Hey friend, welcome back to The Gentle Reset, your no judgment zone for creating a home that actually works for you. I'm Allison, ADHD home and systems coach, former occupational therapist, and mom of two, and I'm so glad you're here. If you've got paper piles already growing from back to school night, I'm right there with you. The flyers, the forms, the artwork, it's like the school's trying to test my organizing system on week one. If that sounds familiar, then this episode is for you. Let's take one simple step together today. Here's your weekly 3, a mind hack, a home hack, and a personal highlight to help your home feel lighter, more functional, and easier to maintain. I've got a whole list of small tweaks you could make, but today we're focusing on one that can make the biggest difference fast. Tackling paper clutter. You'll hear how to close one tab in your brain so paper piles stop draining your mental energy. I'll walk you through a quick paper flow system that keeps school papers, mail, and other random stacks from taking over your counters. And finally, I'll share a client story about how we turned her paper-filled office into a space that feels calm, organized, and easy to maintain. Let's jump in. Let's start with a mind hack. Most of us notice the physical clutter in our homes, but what we don't always realize is that every pile, mess, and unfinished task is like an open tab your brain is keeping track of. Even if you're not actively thinking about it, your brain is scanning. That laundry needs folding. That stack of mail needs sorting. Those toys need putting away. It's like your mental browser is running 50 tabs open all at once. And no wonder you feel drained and scattered at the same time. And if you've got ADHD in the mix, it's even more exhausting. To decrease that mental clutter, pick just one category of open tab to close. Not a whole room or your entire house, but just one mental drain that's bringing you down. That might be the overflowing clean laundry bin, the mail pile on the counter, or the snack shelf that keeps exploding. The goal, give your brain some breathing room without adding to your giant to-do list. And since back to school season is in full swing, let's narrow our focus on one category most of us are buried in right now: paper clutter. You know what I'm talking about. Permission slips, teacher notes, supply receipts, school flyers, the stuff that's already covering your counters and tables. Instead of letting it scatter and turn into doom piles, we're going to set up one clear home for each type of paper the minute it comes in your door. And that brings us to today's home hack: how to stop paper clutter from taking over in the first place, and what to do so it actually has a home instead of turning into doom piles on every surface. For me, paper clutter is one of the most overwhelming things to deal with, and I know I'm not alone. Most ADHD women I work with say the same thing. It's that I'll deal with it later category, and before you know it, the piles have multiplied. Here's the thing: papers need a system just like anything else. So before you grab a random stack and start sorting, try these strategies to make it less overwhelming. 1. Use a timer. Even 5 to 10 minutes can make a huge dent. Plus, a timer can improve your focus and keep squirrel brain from taking over. The point is progress, not perfection. And 2, decide where papers will live. Without a home, the papers will just travel from one surface to another. You know what I'm talking about. And here are a few storage solution ideas that work for me and my clients. Temporary home bins. These are golden for those "I need to keep this, but I can't deal with it right now" papers. I have one for each of my kids' school stuff, and any folder papers go straight in, right out of their book bags. Each kid has their own color, and the bins usually sit on the kitchen table. Another option is hanging file organizers. Give each kid a slot for schoolwork, art, plus a slot for bills or incoming mail. It gets the papers off your counters and tables, but keeps them accessible. Those are both really great options for short-term paper organization. And here's the main thing: don't aim for zero paper. The papers will keep coming in. Aim for having it all in one place, sorted by category and easy to find when you need it. And if you want my full step-by-step for sorting, organizing, and storing papers, short-term and long-term, it's inside my updated paper clutter guide. It's completely free, and it will help you get your paper clutter under control. And if you're listening in real time, the daily drop starts on Monday, August 18th. It's 10 days of ADHD-friendly offers, some free, some paid, all designed to help you create more flow and function at home. I will be sharing each day's offer in my Instagram stories, so go ahead and follow me over there at Calm Cottage Coaching. The Paper Clutter Guide is one of the freebies inside, so if you grab it now, you'll be ahead of the game. Speaking of making paper clutter manageable, let me tell you about a client who tried every system in her home office and nothing stuck. She was frustrated frustrated with papers piling up on her desk, shelves, and even on the floor. She told me she was constantly overwhelmed and could never find what she needed when she needed it. Her goal was simple. She wanted her office to feel cozy, organized, and set up for better productivity. As a teacher and business owner, she needed a straightforward system where everything had a proper place. So we tackled it together. We came up with a solid, easy-to-implement plan, and she went through the stacks, created a super simple filing system, and gave every item, especially the papers, a clear home. Now she says her office feels relaxing instead of stressful, and she can keep it that way because the system is so easy to maintain. She even noticed she's more productive and focused, and here's what she shared with me afterwards. I am indecisive when it comes to purchasing home items, so Allison's vision boards that were linked to Amazon were super helpful. I will definitely be recommending Allison to anyone and everyone. I love that everything has a home, and I feel so much more relaxed when I walk in. I love getting reviews like that from my clients, and I am so very proud of her. Here's what I want you to remember from today. Paper clutter is mental clutter. It's like having too many open tabs in your brain. Give your papers a clear home the minute they come in, and don't aim for zero paper. Aim for paper that's all in one place and easy to find again. And if I had to give you 3 steps to take today, it would be these. 1. Pick one spot for all incoming paper, whether it's a bin, a folder, or a file. 2. Take 5 minutes to gather the papers from your main clutter spot and put them there by category. And 3, download my free paper clutter guide to learn the full ADHD-friendly paper flow system. Your brain will thank you, and so will future you, when you can actually find that permission slip that you needed last week. The updated paper clutter guide is linked in the show notes, and if you want a system customized for your home and family, I'm here for you. Well, that's it for today, friend. If this episode spoke to you, please share it with a friend who might need it too. It's always comforting to know we're not the only ones dealing with the same challenges. And if you've got a quick minute, leaving a short review helps me reach more ADHD women who need this kind of support at home. Remember, one small shift at a time creates momentum. You're doing better than you think, and I'm so proud of you. See you next week on The Gentle Reset for another Weekly 3.